Okay, so there's a couple of things that I have found, and of course, I'm not the only one. Plenty of people out there on the internet looking at two things that Meghan Markle has tried. Actually, three things. So I'll look at each one of them at a separate video. So the first one I'd like to see is, will Meghan Markle, and that's in general, as long as she's with the royal family or connected in a way to the royal family. So will she be successful with the playing the race card? Um, Bronzing up when she needs to look more ethnic, and whitening up every time she wants to look more like herself. Um, so when I look at the cards here, she's benefiting from it. She's benefiting from being ethnic. She's making money off of it. She's being branding herself as biracial, and as a um, you know with African American heritage, of course, completely forgetting her uh, you know her Irish and um, I don't know where else is her heritage from her father, but she's completely forgetting it when it comes to trying to portray herself with the let's say with the race that most benefits her. And that's really what many people are not happy about, that there is some kind of exploitation of of her skin tone, kind of like, don't criticize me if you know because I'm biracial, and that's not a good thing, because it makes the when men and women who are truly biracial and truly need to fight for their place under the sun, it makes their fight not so genuine because of people like that. And of course, there are thankfully not that many who are um, abusing their right to be to speak up about being biracial, about having difficulties with that. um, what I see here is that she will be successful. Let's put it this way: a lot of the criticism, a lot of the things that can go out will be toned down immensely because of her skin color. Um, and again, I'm not going to go into whether it's fair or not. She will be successful. She will not get what she wants. So she wants the stardom. She wants the to be an A-lister of her own right, to be famous, to be talked about, to people to Google her, people to Google her liking her instead of what they do right now. And another card from a previous reading shows up right again. She will not. She will be a household name, but not in a good way. And that's not good stardom. Like, in the end of the day, what is your legacy? Does, let's say, if would Hitler be proud to be so world famous? I don't think so. Just like everyone else, at one point or another, we want to be liked, and she will get her way when it comes to playing the race card, but that's not gonna benefit her long term. um, so let's see if Meghan Markle will be uh, successful in playing the Diana card. Um, and the third thing that, let me see if you can see it. The third thing that she's counting on is rivalry with Kate, and trying to one up her. And it's not. I'll look at it separately. But so far, it seems like she's not winning on that front. She's not winning on that front. So when it comes to, comparisons with Diana, paying homage to Diana, to, you know, making making her best, doing her best to look like Diana or be compared to her, especially now with the African trip, which I'm sure she's very excited about, simply because she's on a royal tour to Africa, just like Diana did. It's not gonna work for her though. It is not going to work. She worked so much to look like her, to be compared to her, to be at a place where she can be she can call herself humanitarian and believe that she is. Usually, other people are, telling you that you are a humanitarian if you're doing that type of work, and if you don't, it's a kind of like conceited to crown yourself with a humanitarian label if others are not doing it for yourself. Same with the gurus in the world. If you call yourself, if you wake up and call yourself a guru, that doesn't make you a guru. But if others recognize you as guru, they will be calling you guru, and they will be your followers, whether you want it or not. So they looking like Diana is not going to work out well for Meghan Markle. It will, in her mind, she will feel like she has made it, and she has it, the title, like Diana. But in reality, she needs to be more more hands-on, and that's a big difference between her and Diana. Let me see what other difference I can see, but from the cards. But basically, from the Akasha, what's really happening is that she is all talk and no action. So she might be good with social media, with like promoting on, or thinking that she's gearing people up through social media. But as they say, if you want to do good, do it and don't brag about it. And what it feels like with her is that Diana was actually doing some work, unlike her. And that's what really is another difference. Let me see where I can find. There we go. So that's a big difference between Meghan Markle and Diana. Meghan is so much, let's say, forward thinking, that now we are living in a different place, in different times, where it's all social media, and it's not about you giving your own money. It's about you making a movement, making a change, making an impact with the help of other people. what she's not really understanding is that if you want other people to gear up, you need to be the one who is leading, and you lead by working. You lead um, by by showing what you want your followers to do. It almost feels like she's the type of woman who are like those moms who say, you know, you listen to me because I say so, and don't you dare point out that I'm doing completely different um, from what I'm teaching you. And the big mismatch here is really between Diana and the allure of Diana and Meghan Markle. And the big difference is that Meghan Markle loves to spend money on outfits. And that's really against the, being truthful to a cause. Like, for example, if a cause needs an X amount of money and you have spent those money from let's say those like millions in the last half a year or a year, but you lecture others on how they need to spend less, conserve their water, conserve their energy because of Mother Nature, well, guess what? You will be branded as a hypocrite, and you will never get that um, international reverence and love that you want. And if I honestly think that if Diana was alive today, she would have been invited um, to get a Nobel Prize. And because of actual contributions, actual caring, actual um, making a difference in the world. Meghan, not so much, not so much. She's really lousy in following Diana's footsteps because she's really not following her footsteps. She's focused on how do I look, and not enough focused on how do I preserve nature, how do I help those people that need help. Um, so let's take a look now at the Kate cards, and will that work out for Meghan if she continues to try to, let's say, embarrass Kate or one up Kate or things like that. So let's take a look at that in the next video.